Right, so here I am, Winnerish Community Centre. After I get all the names right now. It's the Wargaming Association Reading, WAR, it's open day. Play some Napoleonics. It's the 27th of September 2015. So for those of you who know, it's the day after the Wales-England Rugby World Cup match, which I'm not going to mention too often today. Honest, so I'm a bit tired, up at 6. I'm looking forward to it. Behind me you can see some games setting up. And we're the big one over in the corner with the screen, Napoleonics, all ready to go. So without further ado, let's see the setup.
Arrive immediately.
Are you coming in reserve, are you? So hang on, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Oh, this is the cluster of 3 together, I see now, yeah.
So who deploys in 1, who deploys in 3, and who deploys in 5?
Slightly that way.
So what I was going to suggest was that Ashley, you and Ross take table 1 with the objective of get up there quickly, smash whatever's there, right, on the basis you should be 2 to 1 on whoever you're facing off against.
Any last minute queries? Or?
No, we're quite happy things.
Just the British deployment?
Their tactics, their overall plan.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that relatively quickly on a 2 for 1 basis.
Okay.
I'll take a centre hold here, around defender on here. Take your suggestion with the
artillery.
2 foot artillery, put a ground battery on that hill.
Okay.
You've got a horse battery with you, which you'll keep.
I'll keep the horse battery.
And that'll help with the mobility.
Just to get some close support, yeah.
Yeah, and then effectively, once you've taken that, you've got a nice road to bring you across to put some quick threat onto here. My role is to hold.
Okay.
And then Ian, what I'd agree with Tony
so
is that
the decider of 7 is going to be this one, I suppose. Based on 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Is that what you're saying? Oh no, you got that one as well, haven't you?
Well, no. So we haven't, because we're not going to deploy anything over here.
Oh.
Although, obviously, with Ian actually being here, I don't know if that's changed Tony's plan as to whether he's going to arrive slightly later.
It'll be interesting because I said my lead core is all polyfiller.
So
it is the polyfiller. It's the Landwehr and
right. What chuck him in there?
so my suggestion was going to be that.
So you want me to become a veteran?
I'd agree with Tony that we'd be able to be a bit more specific than you could arrive anywhere across here.
Yes.
Because that's unworkable with, and therefore we'd be able to narrow it down. So I was going to say somewhere across here. Which then allows you to either come and reinforce here, or if you come on from over here, to put pressure onto these.
Depends what he's actually done. I mean,
because my expectation is they'll see this and start using the road to march across here to put some pressure onto me. That's why.
Yeah, you could be facing 3/4 of their army or something.
Yeah, I could be exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they might give up this flank when they see the odds, perhaps.
And that's fine.
Put everything into there.
Because then you can use the roads to get across here.
I think it's a great way of doing the battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can try and play around in here to keep them occupied. I might not have very much left at the end, but that should be enough. The only thing I might suggest is I might pull a bit of cavalry from Ashley. So I've got some cavalry support in here.
Yeah, you're going to need some help in the middle.
I've got a pure infantry force.
Yeah.
So I just think 2 bits of cavalry will just help me to
just cover a flank or something. Yeah. Is there any concealed units or movement in this game?
No.
Everything's on the table.
Everything's up, apart from
reserves,
which will be a march on.
People become surprisingly early. That's an interesting one for you.
It might do. Yes. No.
Obviously, what Tony didn't have was an email for you, and sending it to Paul.
So I'm not the worst one this time, is it? 13, 14, 15. I see, space to the final. Almost the same. No, I mean for work So we've obviously got 2 cores here. So I'll try and come swinging around here as fast as possible. You can either support me or possibly react to this. You have to depend on the situation goes.
Yeah.
Depends what they do, doesn't it? There we are.
7 farms. The objective is to own 4 of them by the end of the day. If you can own more, that's great. You will need some better plan. And if,
so here's the left flank where I'm deployed. Squashed
all you have
in
to
there.
do is get these 2.
That's what you think. Might be more ambitious. Yeah.
You got to go and get those things.
Yeah.
Well, these two first, obviously.
Because it is a lap around world, isn't it? You come off of this road, you come back on that.
Oh, no, that'd be good to see, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Plan B.
Here's the centre. I'll try and pan a bit slower. The focus not really good on this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. It's my core supported by Ashley's core, because we had to go on this one table, which is ends there. You wasted a whole inch here, Ashley.
Oh,
You're just not trying, mate. Only one core is allowed to forward deploy, which is mine. So directly behind me. And our plan probably is to use our cavalry support over that way, I think. Well, we got a very heavy. This is where the CNC has parked himself with the guard and the artillery, basically all the good stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, he's got all the good stuff, isn't he? All the quality.
Yeah.
And we'll try and munch through the middle there. The objective is to win 4 farms. So 2 on the left, there's 2 in the middle here, makes 4. Looks like we're giving up on those other 3. But with this game, as Tony was saying, it's got variable speed. You play as fast as your table goes, so with no one else on his table, that lot can move very quickly. That's a good idea, that is.
It's all gone peak on, mate.
Here's the centre. Okay, so we'll zoom in.
The trouble is that
Loads of stuff.
we all have to deploy in one. I think I would eject.
The horse artillery, do they get a sort of free wheel, or are we going to measure off?
Whichever way you want.
Right, okay, well we'll go that way. Over here somewhere. Is this going to be T1 though, is it? Because of that hill, or can they...
You can go through that gap.
Yeah, we'll go through the gap,
You
yeah.
can go through that.
Yeah, go to that little gap there, please.
You can't get too much kill shot, otherwise it doesn't affect it. Especially when you've got guns firing at different things.
Right, so the focus on this side of the table.
I don't know where you want to go, Ashley.
He's going to stay.
Oh, is that you following after my horse artillery?
I'm just going to stay behind you.
Have some faith in me, Ashley. Oh, and they formed up on that ridge there, look. That's a pretty strong defensive position there, isn't it?
Now you find you've got more right to get 1 or 2
Right,
pieces.
just a quick pan across.
Just give you a little bit of support.
I'm playing with these big games, it's very hard to keep track of everything. There we are. Oh, you're swarming over that hill, are you? I see swarming going on.
I'll give you 2 bases to play with, but better than none.
A bit of swarming. Okay, so these guys advanced, unfortunately. A load of cavalry coming towards them, and they got the square.
Surely you've got more chance of blowing.
And we convinced them if they carry on advancing, they get ridden down. Anyway, we got some heavy cavalry supporting.
I saw that one come down, I thought that's it, he's done it, he's done it.
And there's a whole load of British marching across, of course, as we expected. Some are going to try and intercept them. We don't have enough cavalry to intercept them.
I'll put mine into them.
Yeah.
They got there a bit quicker than I thought they would.
Chance is 42 with cavalry.
Wow.
It's a quick move.
We thought it'd be a while before we came along that road.
Well, that's it. I mean,
Well, I saw these cavalry to my front, and I thought,
we're engaged, man.
I saw these cavalry to my front, and I thought, oh goody!
Let's get them stuck
Let's
in.
go and kill it.
So the British cavalry is stomping in there.
Have you written your, decided what you're doing with these?
Yes.
Have you done yours? Don't matter if you haven't. You can
Yes,
do
yes.
Right, so declare it.
My heavy cav to charge, cav to front. Lights and support.
Yeah, I might have to charge ahead of the cav, so. Straight forward.
Technically, Jim, these are pivoting that way. The trouble is, they're not facing backwards.
Wow. There's no messing about today, is there? All the cavalry getting straight in.
6, because it's French.
Which means that anyone can take over.
Okay, so horse artillery's deployed front up, and this cavalry's come zooming now. I didn't know how far things
You
moved.
now have to focus your cavalry win.
And then we
Otherwise,
can.
your horse gun has got a potential problem.
Well,
But
like
that's life.
canister them, you know.
If they're engaged with your cavalry, you're not going to be canistering anybody.
Well, that little pop gun on the hill there,
Yeah,
just rolled the level, yeah.
8-gun piece. It's medium artillery. So he's 50 something, which means he's into -9. But he can shoot the target and he can get 6 lengths out of that middle unit. So he can shoot straight through that one. He's got nasty dense target.
Oh yeah,
So,
lovely target.
-9 plus
Artillery dream.
-9 plus 6. Your ability, Neil? So you get 2 for that, and he rolled 11 on the die. You're not moving, so that is it. Plus 19, -9 leaves you with plus 10. And 10 on this table, with 8 guns, means you take 2 casualties there.
Yeah, thanks a lot. What's the French equivalent for 2 fingers, are they?
Well, in this case, it's 2 dead. But in addition,
Good answer.
could you which is good for him?
Right, so every roll for each general, each one, chance of dying within 10 centimetres, double 6, and they've taken their...
If he'd hit all 3 units, because he might have theoretically have 3 batteries, then you'd have another 2 chances. So I'd like
Oh, it'd be 3 rolls for each of them?
No, not 3 rolls, but you just have another point. So instead of being 12 plus 1 to kill,
right.
it'd be 12 plus 1, 2, 3.
There's 3 lots of...
And if you get 13 in total, he's dead.
Alright, 12.
So you see that you start at 12 with 1 casualty, but the 2 casualties go to 11, 3 casualties go to 10, and so on,
Right.
until you're dead.
Nice.
But you're not like...
Quick look down the table.
The other one's a messenger.
Right,
Too much on here.
we got some melees to do here.
Kill messengers. Kind of like the generals.
It's kind of like they're going to real battle. So far we can't really see, but let's just zoom in a bit.
Messenger, didn't anyone tell you that?
No.
They are coming as fast as possible over there. And here's the support to the middle. Come on there, General.
Right, so we've got several melees.
Get in there.
Tony actually touching you
Right.
first.
So my ability's 3, yeah?
His ability is 5.
So
Ah, great.
that's 2 ranks.
His
on
weight
that side,
is 5. Your weight
6 ranks.
is 4. So you're only losing on 2 factors. You've both got a rear supporting
-9
unit,
for range.
but he has a flank supporting unit.
-2 to move it. Got that
Where's your
already.
general for him? He should have actually gone up, so count him. Where's your general for them? It's both the same, so nothing for that. You're both charging,
It's going to be 1 hit.
and there's no damage or no disorder, nothing like that.
C&C count for anything?
No, he just helps them keep going.
Okay.
So, if he has died, he could take over. But he,
Check it.
otherwise the divisional commander.
check
So you've got
Check it.
7, 8, 12,
Now he's willing.
10,
But that's
15, 16. He's only 4 ahead, so...
Oh, plus 4, is that all? What do we do? Both roll 2d6.
Yep.
These roll 6.
You're only going to get
It's only about 12.
10, and you're okay.
And I rolled
I think you've just been screwed completely. That is an 8-point victory. 8-point victory.
There's a double 1 first melee.
Retreat, 2 disorders. Anybody got some disorder marker? The D2 will do, and a D1.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Right, so they've got stuffed.
Yeah, and so they're going to get stuff too, although you are slightly better.
Right, yeah, they're my heavies now.
Do these guys end up getting disordered? Are they supposed to disordered?
No, I think he'd be able to flow around them with the squadrons. He has plenty of space about. So I'm not going to impose that penalty. But you are, they're worth...
This is my good ones now.
So
3, 5,
range.
6, 5. You are better cuirass than he is.
Quality, so that's 1.
Best you get would be advancing, but he'll be pursuing. He's got a disorder, you haven't. He's got support, you haven't. Both have the same general. So, 5, 14 against 11. So you're only 3 down.
I'm only 3 down this time, am I? Okay, what do we roll this time? 7.
7, so it's 10, effectively equal better. 10.
10!
You
Yay!
can't stop each other.
There we go. Stop the bleepers. Again.
He'll have...
Your general quality.
It's hard to get to go forward now, right? Yeah. Okay. So when you roll, he got 3 for his ability, but 2 damage, and 2 disorders, that makes him -1. 1 going back -2. That's it, so
Pretty much it.
you're on -2 before you even start that test.
So to get to 7, you need a 9.
Right.
But to be okay, you need at least a 9. Otherwise, you might be standing still,
whole
and
place
you've got
gets
other
screwed
troops who could come in fresher as long as you pass this test.
Imagine a clock where 12 o'clock is
We're a bit snarled up here, aren't we?
-2 for that unit being damaged.
Anything behind it is to the rear.
But that's all, whereas you've got -4.
So, okay. I'm sending a message to horse artillery as well then, okay?
All they have to do is spend half an hour getting over there.
Cavalry or heavy cavalry?
I believe
It's not that far. Horses go a long way in half an hour.
We'll check. Jim,
Eh?
we know if they're heavy or medium cav.
Which?
Hey, some good dice at last. Pounce them. They're going to go fleeing back.
These ones first.
That's a lot. That's a lot of 5s and 6s.
20. 36.
That's how far they recoil. Wow.
No, it's okay. But I was mentioning the front edge, you mentioned the back edge. It's a bit of a longer say constant. And the other one?
10.
25.
5. 25.
Now you can roll how far, you roll 7 dice as well.
And see if they catch up.
Yeah. So he's running
So
faster
it's
than you can
extremely
catch him.
low pursuit rolls, yeah. 11 with 7 dice over there.
Should we pursue? No, yes, no, yeah.
No, yeah. Well, I wasn't sure either, was I? So I can't blame them. Couldn't decide whether to attack or not. That rubbed off on my troops.
Which one great, yes? Which won't be great, because he
Does
wasn't
he actually
great.
you dead, the CNC? Was the
Take the
CNC
penalty.
killed or just one of his generals?
CNC was killed.
CNC's dead, your general's dead.
You've got to get out to the other.
No, my
Well, one of your core, yeah. Fantastic.
Well, corps commanders don't go down by one.
And this is a mess now, because you've got this big pile of infantry,
Each corps commander.
all blocked in with cavalry we can't get rid of.
enemy cavalry that
What do you mean it's got worse?
-2 on the first row.
Four and 3.
Oh, it's 6 with it. Okay.
So what's happening? So it's just...
He's still trapped. He
Oh,
didn't
okay.
want a deputy who was any better than him, so he made sure of it.
Oh, right, you've rolled for the replacement, and he's rubbish as well.
Yeah.
This is, you can see we're trying to, let's go pan back a bit to see the whole battlefield.
Right.
Splendid
Okay,
sight.
command tests then.
Except we're not getting anywhere.
Remember, if you take the other gun to shoot,
Yeah, it's all going to be a nightmare now. Those cavalry are retiring out.
Within 10, mate.
Bigger bars in the middle. This, the
the other
Scots
gun to shoot
cranes
the
there.
square.
Zoom in a bit.
They're legit targets.
That's it.
That is a legit target.
-9 for range, -10 because damage,
See, they've overrun the...
+4 is,
Well, the light artillery crew are not actually in the wood. Just the crew are. The guns in the open.
and +4.
The foot artillery trying to shoot them on the way in. There's going to be a melee. We need a big roll here. 10. Oh, come on.
So you finish up with 8.
We need to see them off.
8 on the damage table. 8 guns.
Oh, is this shooting the cavalry?
7, 8, 9. 2 damage.
Where's that? Over there. Oh, right.
Front one.
Nice.
Oh, I thought this was your melee dice. That's the one we've got to win. This melee here with those Scots Greys.
You've got to stop the greys, haven't you?
Yeah.
If I can
And over this side, now I've got no cavalry, no artillery. We're stuck.
That's got 3 on it now.
push them
Sorry
back
about
again,
that.
if I break the square, we could
This
If you push them back, the artillery can blast them to pieces. Don't follow up.
He was at the gun.
turned out your man managed to bomb the square okay.
Yeah, but they're not good for anything. That's the trouble, are they? Alright, so these 2 cavalry units, which didn't make their pursuit rolls, you're allowed to get shot to pieces.
Give them it with the
You
skirmishes.
weren't back,
Give
you
them it
weren't
with the
playing
points.
it. Okay.
The line have moved up, haven't they?
Yeah, this line is static. The skirmishes. No, both. Oh right. In which case, I suspect the general's just died. So that's what you want to do then. And then you give him it with the guns next turn if he moves. So you might want to be inclined to incline.
Those red coats you saw, are standing.
So I've done a brilliant job over this side. All the infantry completely stuck. The cavalry's running away. There's no artillery, apart from the ones hiding in the wood. They can't go anywhere. They're all boxed in. And
Right, so you've got stuck in, mate.
Ashley's corps got stuck behind my corps. I've been offered a chance to command over the other side of the field, so
Bye.
in the best traditions. Let's see what's happening on the right flank. Good luck, Ash.
Yeah. Have fun,
I
mate.
got every faith in you. It's been a pleasure being your comrade in arms.
It's fine. You need him.
Did I tell you I was actually Dutch, really?
Oh, I knew it.
This looks even almost worse.
Yellow.
We come up one division at a time. So you got these boys, in their lovely red jackets.
I'm both of you, Darcy Jen.
3 farms to play for.
How many basics?
How many divisions you got there?
4.
4 divisions or 4 corps?
Oh, you've got a core along here, so you've got effectively, you're going to have the best part of 5, 6 divisions to face.
6 divisions, basically 1 division at the moment. Alright, okay. The cavalry's got us outflanked.
No, that's your cavalry.
That's our cavalry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And they're flanking you. Oh, thanks. The general sent the cavalry over. Oh, it's not better over this side.
You're bound to interfere.
Oh, you're dead. Hang on, you're dead.
2 cavalry units versus a whole infantry corps.
Well, yeah, plus this. Alright, go work out where we can form a line or something. I guess we've got to try and dart for that farm before it's taken, haven't we? Do you get much defensive bonus to have been in the farm first?
You'll get a point if you're in the farm.
A point.
No chance.
Alright, so you're right on the far flank. Just a quick scan so you can see where we are now. I've just helicoptered over to the right hand side. Okay.
Grades are just
Hang on,
about
the
their
days
usual
go-
standard.
What does that mean? The grades the usual standard?
They bounced off.
Oh right, so now the artillery can grape shot them.
No, you're out of range.
Not when they bounce off, they
Out of
won't.
angle, sorry.
Yeah, but when they bounce off, they'll be further back, won't they?
No, they'll bounce off and then charge the next turn. You've got less than a quarter of turn to A, turn your guns, and B, fire them.
Well, doesn't it matter how far back they bounce then?
Well, no, because in my next turn I'll be charging forward 42.
Yeah, but a quarter's 10 then, isn't
You
it?
can't turn a quarter, you can only turn like 50.
No, what I mean is if they bounce back more than 10, surely they'll get more than a quarter to shoot, won't they?
I'll show you what's going to
For
happen.
argument's sake.
Yeah, I know, just find out the yeah.
You'll probably move with me to the angle of one gun.
No, because I'm going to bounce
T2.
that way.
You can't because that.
No. I'm only going to bounce to here.
Yes, you can bounce to there.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't bounce like the
No.
D6, 66
It's
or...
10 centimetres.
Oh, that's different then, yeah.
That's 10 there.
There.
I've only got a target otherwise.
Well, one of them's got it. Oh,
Which
no.
actually they're both in angle still. Can't avoid that.
T2. Can't hit those.
In order to
so
take a shot, they have to have half a moon, right?
Can't hit those.
I'm going to charge 42 centimetres
You have to
forward.
pass your test first.
Tony,
Anyway,
please.
I don't think so.
Right, that's it. So basically, what will happen
Generals?
next is now my whole cavalry unit will flee in panic and disorder because Tony has now hexed my dice.
yes. Now, can you kill your general, please?
So what did happen? So the house, the lifeguards, or whatever, have won.
Yeah, lifeguards
I
one.
see these hills very well.
I need
They're defined, aren't they?
So they bashed through these.
It was close though.
Yeah, I think you did very well, I thought. I'm just disappointed none of these cannons have got the bloody
You
shoot.
bounced off there and you pushed him back there.
Yeah.
You've gone back a bit.
Yeah.
We needed more cavalry, didn't we?
+3.
There's cavalry I gave over. Yeah.
So
Well, you gave what cavalry?
There's 2
Yeah, mine.
Well, you gave the commander some cavalry and zipped them off completely down the opposite end of the table.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice work.
Rolled a nice say 6.
Well, he is dead.
Just the one.
You're looking very well for a dead man, really.
See you and eat grapes now.
Yeah,
Not doing too well.
yeah. Chippy wine, really. Yeah, next best thing. It's a video. It takes. Getting sledged here. Right, 12 o'clock break. Just give an idea what's going on.
Two things. One, you chose
Very nice looking game of bolt action over there.
bad unlock, bad luck, which was a pretty low chance.
There's our massive game, looking excellent, I have to say.
But then he didn't think, well, okay,
Social space age game. Hang on, just a little bit. Try zooming. Yeah, bolt action. Spaceships. A lot of bolt action this time, it seems. Seems to be a lot of bolt action going on. Lots of nice scenery and stuff.
Well, them two there. There's another game in the farm.
Oh, and there, isn't it? 4 games,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's the small stuff. 15 mil.
Well, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do a quick run round.
Come in and then retire.
No.
Okay, so here we go.
Fire and retire.
The artillery over on the hill.
Setting up.
Let's try and do a zoom.
I think shoot is the option.
They're opening up because they're on a level 2 hill, are
That's
they?
what I'm going to do. I'm only going for a couple in here.
There's no level 1 hill in the way here then, isn't this going to block your line of sight?
That is, but these go past it.
I wouldn't go and give them too much room because they've got to cross the wall. Couldn't they do it?
Well, that's not the hill. Okay. There's a gap.
How can you get there?
This
That's
one,
what
on here.
No, it's not that, it's there.
64.
There's a big gap in the wall there.
Yeah,
which you can't
okay.
defend.
So what's happening now? What this gun's shooting there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can change that angle much.
You?
What? I'm not changing the angle.
Miss, bless them.
You can do that. Yeah.
What about the ones on the hill? You did those already, did you? Or?
I'll fire
Yeah, I'll take these guys on.
I think is
It might not be a wise thing to do, but you know, they're only going to.
Okay, we'll just have a...
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Your guys are going to attack here.
You
They're
can.
going to attack here.
I can't. I know you do. I can't
Okay.
fire. Not until they get within the angle of the hill. The hill's in the way.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. Yeah, there's a hill. Alright, so they've come on. Okay. Alright, okay.
They've come on this move. Sorry, so you've got
Alright, so here's my dates.
when we move.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure if this is the end of the last move or the beginning of the next move, because it's the end of the last move.
Sure yet.
I don't know either. That's okay. We know what we're doing, don't we? Yes! Yes is the correct answer. Alright, so we're going to take on that lot. Okay. Well, these boys have come on. You can see the quality of those guys. He's listening, so you can't see.
Well, that's alright.
But they ain't the Imperial Guard, are they? The cavalry got shot at. They did push those guys into the square. Both our light troops have advanced on this farm. They're shooting away at each other, not doing a lot of damage really. Loads more columns coming down the road. Lots more. This cavalry here decided they were enjoying it, went back half a turn, which is bad news if they knew what was behind that hill. Look like Bavarian cavalry, aren't they? Like Bavarians, or like Bavarian cavalry here?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly. The artillery here took a pot shot and did get a hit on the column down the hill. And we'll try and find out what's happening on the rest of the battlefield. Right, there's a big surge through the middle.
-4 for the damage. Okay.
By our glorious leader. Yeah, sorry.
-4 for damage. Oh, because one on each though, isn't it? Surely that doubles up.
This flank has been overwhelmed.
Must do, shouldn't it?
Well, not overwhelmed, overlapped.
Doesn't matter, a miss.
The surge in the middle.
This one can't see anything.
Allow me to do this one. Yeah. Okay, so it's 4 for the range.
Top of the battlefield. I'm going to do a quick sketch of what's happening here.
Well, if you're doing canister from there, then half of it's going to go on your line.
When the shit hit the fan.
So I see us going very well now over here. The square's nudging forward. Now we know squares can move a bit. And there's no enemy in front of you. Just take it. There's not any cavalry left.
You mean the enemy right here?
Oh yeah, apart from them, yeah. Yeah, there's a few of those there, but they're only, yeah. It's only infantry. Having a good day, Neil.
Maybe.
It's going okay at the moment.
And there's another view of...
He's lost his time, they're cheap.
for what?
Not to me.
Oh, for last night? Hey, I wasn't mentioning the rugby for like almost 10 minutes now.
I didn't actually mention it. I can't bring myself.
I'd say what's the karma for then?
Don't mention the war.
Mention the war, yeah. Right. Okay, another little sketch just to give an update where we are. Put on the camera still would help.
We're even on support.
So on the left, position where I started over here. It is creeping forwards now, but it doesn't look like they're going to reach this farm here. But this farm's held.
You're 11 there.
That's the position. There's 2 corps, and these British are really pushing in on there. Do a little close up. This is our brave leader, the general. Has pushed a great big bulge in there with 1 corps in the middle, currently holding that farm and looks like keeping holding it. Well, this flank is being overlapped, and over the right here, just about got this farm, and we're flooding on with our reinforcements there. So you can see how that looks on the big picture.
With these numbers, we'd have to
Farm holding here.
It doesn't matter, you've just disordered the whole lot, because these guys are all going to get pushed back in.
See the French there being pushed back across the river, but that's not the end of the world. So you are this side of the river then, James?
I was.
Oh, this side of the river. You're better on this side.
He's better on this side actually.
Yeah, why would you cross? I don't know why you want to cross, yeah. There we go, and over there. Hang on, we just could run across here.
Neil told me there's red coat.
Kill that farm, you win the day, mate. So come on.
Would have been a back turn.
Capture that one, it's a rout.
What I'll do is, whilst though he's looking, I'll send my lights in between that gap.
There's nothing protecting that town now.
There's no way the lights are going to...
Look, he's left it completely open.
Oh, you mean other than the horses?
Yeah, don't worry about them, just nudge them off, isn't it? Just push them off. Click in. It's hard to tell where the man finishes and the horse begins with this lot.
Very bull.
So you can go to 3 and a 2.
Okay, so, right, so the attack columns are finally pushed their way through. Push that line, the Russians back. Columns swinging around here. Oh, there's going to be another melee. Skirmishers trying to get into the house. Cavalry continues their flight towards the corner. These cavalry running. More infantry on the way. Now look in the middle, shall we?
On the melee.
No, so I'm in minuses.
Are you?
Yeah, on my command test.
Why did you leave the farm, General?
Because we've just failed our command test, so we're
What, the impetuously charged out?
No, so we've routed. We've just routed.
Oh, okay, that's the only why we weren't defending the farm.
Because there's nothing left of us.
Oh, right.
They've really been chewed up.
These as well, Jim.
Yeah, same division. 7.
Oh dear.
5.
Centre's gone. We can't get to 4 again now, can we?
7, 9. Enemy to the rear.
Take 2 over there, plus 1 over here. Yeah. Right, the ones I put into square.
We're heading to America.
About 5 hours ago, those boys were put into square.
Like to join the general.
They still haven't moved 12 centimetres to take that bloody farm.
And it became Danish, what does that say?
Left flank's fallen apart since I left it.
There's support.
I'm the middle.
We don't really have a middle anymore.
There is no middle.
Well, the general's dead, so we can call him what we like. Where's his flank? The Danes with
Generals.
I think you want to go home, I think.
General is.
Same again for me, my blue.
General is white, is he? No, he's blue. Blue.
They can't all be blues.
It's the same general as before.
Well, for me, it's definitely the same general, yes.
3 disorders. You've got 2 disorders, haven't you, Mike?
Yeah.
On 1 and 1.
Well, half a point. Half a point. I wouldn't say any pride. We didn't break anybody, didn't kill anybody.
Technically speaking, though, you gain half a point. You should really be penalised half a point for your loss of that area.
Can't remember that.
Neutralised.
Doesn't ring any bells at all, that.
Yeah, and it's also -1 for the fact that your lot beat us yesterday.
Yeah, well, that makes everything okay, doesn't it?
Only in your eyes.
My only regret, I missed a day of listening to people ringing into talk shows. I want to hear England fans crying.
No doubt you've recorded that, so you can replay it at night, so you can go to
Endlessly. It's in my mind, it's indelible, don't worry. When I go to bed and lie down with my eyes closed, I run it next to the 99 game, I was there for that one. Anyway, the end of the game is quite a trouncing, really. The British got their own back here. So we got battered every inch of the way along here. Where do you think you went wrong then?
I showed up.
Choice of subordinates.
No, so it was. I think I got over-aggressive in the middle.
Over-aggressive in the middle, yeah. Yeah, I think crossing the river seemed a bit.
Followed the plan and just held that position. It might have been able to salvage something, but
we only lost 5-2.
The stall on the left side was a challenge.
Yes.
If I'd have been able to form up there, it might have made it a bit easier when the reinforcements finally arrived. But
yeah,
that's the way it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we managed to lose both flanks and the centre in the end, didn't we?
But myself dying on turn 1 probably didn't help.
Not really. You couldn't be blamed for it. You were off in hospital somewhere. Oh no, well, thank you for the